Good evening or good morning, wherever you happen to be in the world. Namaste and Lakach, Jayom Guru. Loving greetings to all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters everywhere all around the world. Praying that it is the morning and you're starting your day with this wonderful energy traffic report that we're coming together again today to do. Blessed we are to be able to be getting together and share in this divine wisdom to bring our lives into harmony with the universe. And, well, we see that we are experiencing some pretty interesting energy these past 10 days, right? We're in that final 10th consecutive galactic activation portal day. So we made it. God bless us all. You've hung in there through this intense energy for 10 days. Now we're going to get a break for a few days after this. So let's grab our galactic calendar. Let's see what's going on energetically speaking today. Well, let's open to the 8th moon, the galactic moon of integrity, the galactic hawk moon of integrity, to be more specific. And, well, where are we here? We're in this first red initiating week. We see that we've come here nearly to the end of the week where we have this last galactic activation portal day being indicated here. Finally wrapping up our first decagalactic, our first 10 consecutive galactic activation portal days. And our tone and frequency, well, we see that the tone is the 1 dot with the 2 bars, the 11th tone, the spectral tone of liberation. And this spectral tone of liberation is coming together today with Blue Eagle Men, right? Maybe we should hold it this way. The card's a little wonky, but that's okay. We can work with it. It's not quite how the Mayans did it, on the wall in the Yucatan. But still, Blue Eagle Men today is coming together with that spectral tone of liberation. We say blue spectral eagle today. And, well, now that we know the tone and the frequency, as we usually do, we're going to open up our calendar to the back of it, where we find the tones and the frequencies all right here for us. And, well, we want to find that 11th tone. We see the 11th tone, the spectral tone of liberation is on page 8. And we see that the spectral tone of liberation, I like to hold it this way, has 3 keywords. Well, being the spectral tone of liberation, liberation is one of the keywords. And release and dissolve, right? Liberation is about being released from confinement, right? It's about dissolving the bars, the chains, anything that's tying us or holding us down. Yes, liberation. The spectral tone of liberation, HUNLAHUN. And our quote comes from the Mayan factor. HUNLAHUN represents the dynamic of dissonance, accounting for randomness and non-stability. Right? When things go wrong in our lives, this would be the reason here. This dissonance is what's random things, going out of stability, right? Randomly like that. Well, tone HUNLAHUN represents the power of creative disillusion and dissonant structures. What can appear as destruction or chaos may actually be the necessary forces of liberation, evoking a release from rigid structure and format. As we release that which no longer serves us. We make way for new opportunities and understandings to emerge, setting us free from expectations or definite notions. The spectral tone of liberation, HUNLAHUN energy, breaks us out of routine. It releases us into the spectrum of unlimited, wondrous possibilities. Like a prism, refracting white light, revealing its full spectrum of colors, tone HUNLAHUN provokes us to see aspects of our wholeness that may not yet be discovered. Right? That there might be more to us than we realize. There could be some undiscovered territory within here. Guiding us to dissolve fixed concepts, fears, and habitual patterns that weigh us down, the spectral tone of liberation power declares, I invite breakthrough. I dissolve identity. I unsolidify. I release old models for new models. I wield dissonance as a force of liberation. I redeem chaos as untamed order. I shed. I free limiting beliefs and constructs. No boxes, no separation, no boundaries. Unconstrained, uncontained. Free form. Receptive to the prismatic range of all possibilities. The spectral tone of liberation, HUNLAHUN, advises us to let go, to let yourself be absorbed by life itself, to be flexible in yielding to the formless flow. Allow your focus to cover a vast range. Dissolve feelings of constriction. Welcome spontaneity, seeming disruptions, and unexpected detours. Release alliance to limitations. Release alliance and reliance upon format or fixation upon control. Let's undo. Let's break it down. Let's mix it up. Right? Let's allow energy to travel as it needs to travel. Let us disperse into formless existence. Right? That's what we really are. We are formless, invisible consciousness. Pure consciousness. We might have forgotten that and got caught up into a lot of stuff. And now there's some dissonance in getting unentangled with that stuff. And our quote to wrap up this idea of the spectral energy of liberation: in the chaos it creates, dissonance can shake up static energy and allow transformations to occur if one can stay fluid when encountering its energy. Right? If we can just openly accept and embrace and integrate this illusory separation, well, then everything can be transforming in a positive, harmonious, enjoyable way. And then life can be wonderful. We have to work out the dissonance for that life to be wonderful now. And so that is HUNLAHUN, the spectral tone of liberation. Now we know the tone part of the solar frequency for today, or the galactic signature for today. That's, of course, going to tell us how the solar frequency is going to be like. And we find now then Blue Eagle Men is on page 12, has 3 key words, creates vision and mind. That's the Blue Eagle energy. Creates vision and mind. And our quote, the journey toward perfection means rising above imitations. Rising so high that not the horizon of one country or one continent only is seen, but that the whole world is seen as one. The higher we rise, the wider becomes the horizon of our vision, right? And that goes for, we can see it from 2 different perspectives, right? The higher you go up into the sky, the more of the earth you can see. And the higher your consciousness rises, the more you can understand. Blue Eagle Men represents higher collective mind. Blue Eagle Men represents visionary creativity and planetary consciousness, right? Our collective planetary consciousness, right? All of us thinking of a unified thought, like all the leaves on the trees are green. And when we see the forest, it's green. Because we all believe that. We all think that collectively. Often shown with a globe in its eye, eagle holds an expansive scope, a grand planetary perspective. Seeing with a broad and objective view, we travel beyond our limited or narrow perceptions of ourselves, of our lives, and of the world. Elevating our consciousness to meet with the planetary mind, we can discover what our unique personal contributions are to assist the positive transformation of our shared reality. All that we choose to attune to the planetary mind helps inspire our collective consciousness to honor and serve the evolution of our living planet and our global society. Blue Eagle Men directs, voyage into the vast creative landscape of your soul. Discover unlimited clear seeing, fertile imagination, and groundbreaking ideas. Vision is a gift, and planetary tones reveal so others may also see. Bring your perspective from the highest, most all-encompassing viewpoint. Access the visionary within. Right? It's in there. You just have to go in there and get reacquainted with that inner visionary. Let's start seeing and believing in that which has not yet manifest. We have to believe in it for it to manifest. That's why. Let's give flight to our sacred visions. Right? When we believe in it, then it can, so-called, metaphorically speaking, it can take flight then, our ideas, our visions. If we don't believe in them, they can't get off the ground, so to speak. So that's Blue Eagle Men. Now that we know the second part of our galactic signature, the solar frequency part of it, let us now open our Dream Spell Astrology Wisdom workbooks, where we're blending these two energies together for our galactic signature for today. And we're opening to page 115, where we see today's galactic signature is kin 115. Blue Eagle Men is conjoining with the spectral tone of liberation, HUNLAHUN, on this galactic activation portal day. So today we say HUNLAHUN Men HUNAB Ku. HUNLAHUN Men HUNAB Ku. And, well, we see that today is also, we're wrapping up, right, for this first set of 10 consecutive galactic activation portal days. After the perfection of the planetary tone of manifestation comes the freedom of the spectral tone of liberation. Blue Spectral Eagle HUNLAHUN Men HUNAB Ku guides and teaches us to access our connection to planetary mind by using the power of our mind to create, inspired by our inner vision, through focusing on the larger plan in order to achieve liberation. That's what we all want, right? We want to be free. Free from what? Free from sorrow, free from suffering. Liberation means to break free from the consciousness of rigidity and to be set free from confinement or bondage. Through this discernment, we can access unlimited and boundless options for growth and expansion. As the positive power of destruction which leads to necessary renewal, Blue Spectral Eagle HUNLAHUN Men HUNAB Ku encourages us to metaphysically fly above, like an eagle with keen, clear sight, releasing everything that is detrimentally affecting our experience. Blue Spectral Eagle HUNLAHUN Men HUNAB Ku says, shake it off, inspiring us to dissolve the presence of unwanted energies and to break down all structures that uphold limited thoughts, beliefs, and actions. We can allow seeming chaos to be a revitalizing release into the full spectrum of wondrous, undreamed of possibilities. And a unified global village can and will result when we all collectively see our Mother Earth as one world from an eagle's point of view. There is no beginning or end to the complexities of the simplicity of the dream of existence. And what that means is that life is very simple, but we can make it endlessly complex. We can if we choose to do that. But really, there is only the expression of the whole, which is always offering itself as a mysterious joyride of interconnected parts, mystically arranged in a splendidly cryptic yet highly functional order. Right? You may not understand what the universe is doing out there, but there's no mistakes. It's in perfect order. Right? When we finally figure it out, we realize, oh, wow, that was magnificently arranged by the universe, the universal intelligence. So seeming randomness is nothing more than the cosmic play of our great and wondrous Creator. Right? God's just playing with us, with these seeming disruptions and unexpected turns and twists in our life. So the best advice is to simply release the reins of control and merge into the blissful childlike release of the mystical spontaneous embrace of our cosmic creator. Right? Our creator's always holding us. We have nothing to worry about. We can release ourselves into that. Right? That's Blue Spectral Eagle, HUNLAHUN Men HUNAB Ku. That's our galactic signature for today. And we might want to draw this archetypical glyph and this solar frequency together today. Let's see how I drew it here in my workbook today. It's a little different than the card because the card's missing a few important aspects that, well, if we change these aspects, we're losing the archetypical wisdom that's in these drawings that these Mayans made to guide our consciousness, right? You can't change the picture. You change the whole meaning then, right? We have to have certain points in this archetypical glyph. We have to have this line coming off the eye here, right? This dotted line coming off the indicating keen, clear vision, right? It doesn't have to look like an eagle. We're not an eagle. We're humans. This looks like a human, right? It has a round nose, not a beak, right? And a big smile because very happy to be fully human, right? And we see teeth here. Can you see the teeth? The teeth have to be in there, right? When we look at this archetypical glyph here on the card, well, I'm not trying to put anything down, but where are the teeth? To indicate evolutionary development of the consciousness. Where is the dotted line coming off the eyes to indicate the clear, keen, clear vision? Right? Why is it up like this? That's not how the Mayans did it. Okay? I understand it's prettier and beautiful this way, and that was the well intention of the creators of these cards, not putting anything down, just saying we have to have these things in here that remind us, that wake up in our consciousness about this evolutionary development of our consciousness that's going on here, that this story is being told by these 20 solar frequencies. Otherwise, we'll lose that. So we want to draw it more like this, with the green covering the head here, representing wisdom, fully encompassing the mind. We have keen, clear vision. We're seeing straight. We're seeing it the way it really is now, right? And, right, with this teeth, we see the mouth keeps evolving. It starts out with a line around it. As we evolve, the line starts becoming dotted as it's breaking up. The consciousness is rising. And that line then is, we find, completely gone with yellow human ebb, right? And now we find not just that the line's gone, but we got a very interesting kind of smile here. And teeth are coming in, indicating further evolutionary development of the consciousness. So that's why that's all got to be in there. And, of course, next to it, we have these bars and the dot here. And, of course, we're coloring them red because we're in that red initiating wave spell. 13 days is a wave spell. So next we want to fill in all our blanks and do our affirmation together. We want to fill in the first blank here. It says kin number, right? We're keeping track of where are we in this 260-day energy wave that we call the Zolkin, right? We want to keep ourselves tracking along in this because this keeps us orientated as to where we are on this energy wave. I don't know if you've ever been surfing, but if you don't know where you are on the wave, any minute now you're wiping out. Okay, most likely, unless you're just lucky, And, life's hard when you're trying to get through it lucky, you know. Let's get through it intentionally, right? And this way we know what's going on. We go through here day by day, coloring in each square as we're going along. And now we're down here to this last one right here, right? The one dot with the 2 bars, right? In alignment, right? With Blue Eagle Men right here. Here's where we are, right? We have to keep orientated, or, well, life's going to be difficult. Is life being difficult out there? Doesn't have to be. You have to put forth a little bit of effort to keep yourself orientated, though. Or, well, you're going to be like a tumbleweed with energy just blowing you around everywhere. And nobody likes that. So, well, next we want to fill in the blank that says Galactic signature in English, right? We've been saying it, blue spectral eagle. And we just need to copy it from the top of our workbook down here into the blank space here, just so that we can write it in with our hands and get it into our mind. Keeping it in our mind. It sticks in there better when you write it. Then, of course, we're going to run right in, how do we say this galactic signature in the Mayan way of speaking? Pardon me. Hiccup. And that is HUNLAHUN for the tone, Men for the solar frequency, and HUNAB to indicate that, well, today is a galactic activation portal day. HUNLAHUN Men, HUNAB. The next blank that we're filling in is the color and direction. And we know that it's Blue Eagle Men, so it's blue today. And blue is associated with the west. And underneath there, we want to write in the word transforms, because blue west transforms. Then we see these 3 circles here at the bottom of our workbook page. The first circle is the lunar phase, and we know now that the moon is waxing, which means it's getting a little brighter every day. It's waxing with energy and with light. And so we want to color it in the same way the moon looks, just a little sliver of light. And the next circle is Galactic Activation Portal Day. It is a Galactic Activation Portal Day. So we're going to want to do something in that circle, and it is the 10th of that first set of 10 consecutive Galactic Activation Portal Days. So I like to write in there number 10 of the first set, right? Because we have 2 sets of 10 Galactic Activation Portal Days. I like to refer to them as Decagalactics. First Decagalactic and second Decagalactic. Then Pocavotan Clear Day, not today. So we just move right on past that one and get right on to our affirmation for today. And I'm going to read through it one time. We're going to watch for those key words: dissolve, release, and liberation for the spectral tone of liberation, creates mind, and vision for Blue Eagle Men. And it's also got that 1 dot today, so we know that today, right, we're guided by the power of our own power doubled instead of just whatever the power is. I'll read through it one time just to make sure we got it right. Today I dissolve in order to create releasing mind. I seal the output of vision with the spectral tone of liberation. Today I am guided by the power of my own power doubled, which is vision, and I am the galactic activation portal. Oh, my great and wondrous creator, source energy, enter me. So that's our affirmation. Let's do it together 3 times now. Today I dissolve in order to create releasing mind. I seal the input of vision with the spectral tone of liberation. Today I am guided by the power of my own power doubled, which is vision. And I am the galactic activation portal, oh my great and wondrous creator source energy. Enter me. Today I dissolve in order to create releasing mind. I seal the output of vision with the spectral tone of liberation. Today I am guided by the power of my own power doubled, which is vision. And I am the galactic activation portal, oh my great and wondrous creator source energy. Enter me. Today I dissolve in order to create releasing mind. I seal the output of vision with the spectral tone of liberation. Today I am guided by the power of my own power doubled, which is vision. And I am the galactic activation portal, oh my great and wondrous creator source energy. Enter me. Namaste and Lakach, Jayom Guru. There we have it. Another energy traffic check complete. And we are ready to get on out there and take on this day. And I'm, of course, always praying that all of my dearly beloved brothers and sisters are having a wonderful day out there. And, well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything that we're doing here, on YouTube or if you're seeing this on YouTube or on Facebook, get a hold of me. Glad to answer those questions. If you'd actually like to do this with me live, when I do it in the mornings when I get up, just get a hold of me. Glad to have people join in with me to do it with me. I do it every day. And if anybody'd like to actually join in with me, that would be wonderful. So, thank you all for joining in with me on these very special occasions of starting our day in the right way, in tuning with the energies of the day. Thank you all. God bless us all. Namaste and Lakach Jayom Guru. Let's get on out there and have a great day. We'll see you all next time. Bye now.